Hey guys, what's up? Blue Foster here, and today I'm coming at you with a very special video. So, since y'all seem to like my VHS collection video I made, since it's probably the most highly viewed video on my channel as of right now, I thought it might be cool to do more random videos once in a while, like stuff that doesn't relate to the Fosters show. I have been very busy with the movie recently, so I hope you all are liking that and enjoying watching that. And we hope to continue that for a lot more parts and stuff. We don't know. It might end up being like 50 or 100 parts. I honestly don't know. But today I want to show you another kind of random hobby I had. This is something I did a lot as a kid for about 3 to 4 years. I was obsessed with doing this, probably hundreds of dollars invested in it, and I'm excited to share it. So in front of the camera you can see some sort of like checkered circle box pattern. So this is a toad, and it contains my childhood action figure collection. These are all the figures I had as a kid, plus some extra stuff off camera. Like I said, for about 3 to 4 years, I just did this obsessively. A part of me regrets it, getting all this stuff and not having anywhere to put it now, but like, I had all the vehicles, all the play sets, the castles, everything. And so like I was that one boy when like me and all my friends would get together, they'd be like, hey, do you want to play action figures? And I would like have all these. And you gotta understand, like most of these are from the 80s and 90s, and like these are already 40 to 43 years old, 35, 40 years old probably. I know a lot of these were my dad's and his brothers, like my uncles had a ton of these, and then I've picked a lot of these up off eBay or at garage sales. So yeah, without further ado, I will show these guys to you and I hope you like it. Okay, so here we have the 4 basic Ninja Turtles: Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, and Raphael. Here are some of the core villains: Shredder, Krang, Baxter Stockman, Leatherhead, I think is his name, Leatherface Leatherhead, and Rocksteady. I do have Bebop, but I don't know where he's at. Some more good guys. These guys were some of the friends that aided the TMNT in their adventures. Genghis Frog, he was like a hippie kind of like frog dude, and he had like a grenade, like soda can grenades on his belt. It was really cool. This is Mondo Gecko. This was like Michelangelo's best friend in the original series. He does not have the correct arms. He has arms from a Casey Jones. As a kid, Casey Jones was probably my all-time favorite toy. I had 3 copies of the original 89 figure. Obsessed with it. Favorite character in the cartoon. I just like that Clint Eastwood kick butt personality he had, like lawbreaker, violator, Casey Jones. So yeah, like I love doing the impression. I loved his character. He was so cool. I lost my childhood Casey Jones, but because apparently he broke, but somehow I managed to keep his arms and put them on this figure, so that's just kind of cool. That's a common theme you'll see with my childhood collection with all these, is they've been customized or altered in some way for my benefit. Somehow I like my play value and stuff I had as a kid, my imagination. So yeah, that's Mondo Gecko. This guy's name is Wingnut. He was like this cool vampire dude. In the cartoon, he took over a military school and he had like a mosquito friend named like Screwbolt or something. No, Screw Loose. He was like a winged mosquito, and he was like and I don't know, something about like taking over a military school. Okay, so now we're gonna get into He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Okay, so here's my childhood Skeletor. This is like the retro one with the articulation. I got this at like a Walmart back in 2019, I think. But I managed to keep his armor on him. He's got the little belt cloth thing. This is an original Beastman. He has another copy of Skeletor's armor. I think this is the one that came off this one. This one came off some other variant of this figure, I think. Or this might be vintage Skeletor. I'm not sure. It's like pliable like the new one, so I don't think that's not authentic. It's like the retro release. I must have had 2 of them at some point. This is Clawful. He was like this mutant crab guy, and one cool thing about him is he had this gimmick. You could like snap his claw with this little lever. This is Mantenna. This was my favorite He-Man figure of all time. His eye stalks would pop out like boing, and in the cartoon he talked like this, Hordak. So yeah, Hordak. So the little like the demon vampire guy on his chest, that's Hordak. That was his leader. He was like this cult leader. He had like these mutants that he led or something. He was a big part of She-Ra. But yeah, he had this lever on his back you could push, and like. And one funny thing is, in the series, Hordak would always punish him for his failures by sending him down the trap door in his throne room, and he was always like, "No, Hordak, no!" And pew, and he like shoot him down the trap door to his to water or something. It was just like a running gag they had on there. Some more He-Man figures. This is Two Bad, Two-Faced. No, Too Bad. He originally because his arms are missing the spring piece, or it snapped or something, but he would punch himself in the face. Like, he'd be like, no, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. And, like, you could make him punch each other and, like, fist fight each other and, like, make him fist bump. Yeah, like, I don't know. But, yeah, it was just one of those, like, so later on the line, He-Man got really stupid up to a point where all the figures weren't even correct. Like the Barbarian Fantasy from, like, Waves 1 and 2 went away, and it was just replaced with, like, gimmicky stuff to sell more toys and like, more cartoon episodes and stuff, which was kind of lame. But as a kid, like, all the 80s kids fell for it, and, like, when I started collecting these back in, like, 2018, 2017, I fell for it, too. And it's just, like, a generational collecting fault. So, yeah, that's him. These guys are called Modulac, and they're twins. I think you bought it as one box or something, and you could, like, it was like a Lego He-Man figure. Like, you could build him, like, and pop the arms off and switch them around stuff. So, yeah. And this right here, this is Stinkor. This was a skunk dude where he would actually smell when you got him out of the packaging. Like, he smelled like skunks. It was like patchouli oil or something. But I thought that was really cool. So, yeah, I had that as a kid, and it smelled. So, yeah. This dude's name is Grizzlor. He's another, like, one of the Hordak guys, like the evil Horde group. His gimmick was he had, like, real bear fur. He was like a woolly mammoth bear thing, and it was really cool. I was rough with a lot of my toys. That's why all these have missing legs, and, like, the hands are chewed up and stuff. Got a stockpile of, like, all the legs to these over here I'm organizing. This is, gosh, I can't even think of his name. It's like Cowboy Blast or something. But he had a gun that would pop out of his chest on, like, a little panel door, and it was cool. This is Orko. This was He-Man's, like, goofy sidekick. He was like, hi, He-Man, let me help you. I'm a wizard. And he had, like, wizard powers and stuff. It was super funny, and, like, he was always, like, the comedic relief, and, like, the Man-at-Arms guy would always be like, Orko, you're in trouble. And like, he was just like the goofy kid. He was kind of like, Snarf from, like, the Thundercats. I doubt any of you guys watching this would know who that character is, but he was kind of like that. For those of you who do, he's like a comparison to that. This just should go to show you how ridiculous this toy line got by the end. This is like a dude that literally turns into like a cyclone. Like, I can't even look at this one with a straight face without laughing on camera because it's just so goofy. But it's like all these characters were just a bunch of, like, psychedelic misfits, but they all came together and, like, helped each other in the end. It was just super weird. And then last but not least, we have some dude that turns into a boulder. I don't even know. Oh, and this is just so wrong. This was, like, the only African-American He-Man figure ever made. Like, I don't even know. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is just a little side hobby I used to have as a kid. I enjoyed it, and it helped me with a lot of my childhood, and it made me happy. So, I hope you guys find enjoyment in this video, too. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment and share it with your friends if you're into, like, He-Man or TMNT or old toy collecting like I am. If you guys are interested, if this content blows up like the VHS, I have a ton more collections I had as a kid. I can even do a video on the Foster stuff because that's like vintage Fisher Price Little People, so I can do all that. I'll do behind the scenes if you guys would like. I was also a really big animatronics kid, like Chuck E. Cheese, Showbiz. I had a lot of, like, the Teddy Ruxpin. Like, for any of you know who Worlds of Wonder is, that was a company that made Teddy Ruxpin back in the 80s. I had a lot of like, they made, like, a Mickey Mouse, a Snoopy, like, a lot of licensed characters where they would, like, read the stories. I can go through that collection. I have a bunch of those. They're all broken, and I might do some repair ASMRs on them if you guys would like. But yeah, if you guys like I said, I have even more of this stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.